Eric in Atlanta, Georgia writes to me. Many albums are mixed and mastered on active speakers with built-in A to D converters and power supplies. That is correct. That is arguably the most critical of critical listening environments. What good does it do for me to build a better system than the one the music was produced on? What a great question. It is so logical. I love it. And I mean, basically what he's asking is completely reasonable. If mixing and mastering, say what we do at Octave Records or Capitol Records, anywhere you are, if you're getting, as a mastering engineer, the perfect sound, and you're using this quality of speakers, and let's say that we then take that recording and listen to it on a better pair of speakers, what possible difference could it make? Because you can't get better than the source, right? And I think the disconnect there, because no, I totally disagree with this idea. The disconnect is that what the mastering engineer is listening for is a balance. And whenever they get that, you're able to then take that balanced mix, put it onto any resolving system, and get whatever level of resolution you're capable of getting in your system. So let me give you a good example. My old dear friend, Professor Johnson from Keith Johnson from Reference Recordings. He has made some of the greatest recordings around. I mean, Keith is a master at this. And yet he would tell you that if you listened to his speakers and his special setup, you'd probably hate it. He's tuned it to what works for him, because he knows when he gets that system that you probably wouldn't like sounding the way he wants it, when you play it back on your system, it's going to blow your socks off. So I think that's just an example. There are tons of great recording engineers and mastering engineers out there. I mean, heck, even though I still run Octave Records and we talk all the time about how great our systems are, and we have state-of-the-art electronics and recording systems better than most recording studios, that doesn't mean that those recording studios aren't turning out spectacular work. And I diss them a lot, and I know that gets the hair on the people's neck up, and I apologize for that, only because there's such great stuff still being done by great people on equipment lesser than what we have at Octave Records. And that's just a matter of skill. My rant has always been against the majority of stuff that's just cranked out crap that does not sound good, and that's a shame, because there's such great music, and these recording engineers are making just a mess of this stuff. But that doesn't mean that everybody is. I still listen to commercial recordings, new ones coming out every month, that just roll my socks down and fluff my skirt. Terrific stuff. And it's CD quality, great stuff. So it really just depends on how good the person is, how their ears are, what their goals are, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So there you go. Thanks for the question. Talk to you later. Bye.